What's up, retirees? This is Rob from Pirate Finance. I am so happy to announce that we are doing a tutorial on how to buy 401jk. This is a question that I've seen asked a lot. How do I get in on this, right? So one of the most common methods is to use a Phantom hot wallet. Phantom's what I use, Phantom's what a lot of us use. So we're going to start there. This is going to cover number one, getting the Phantom wallet app. Number two, getting Solana. Now we're going to need Solana to convert to 401jk. You can convert USDC as well, but you would still need Solana for your gas fees because this runs on the Solana network. And then lastly, we're going to get our precious coin 401jk. So without further ado, here we go. So first things first, you're going to go to your app store. Then you are going to search for Phantom Wallet. Phantom spelled just like this. And we are going to grab that bad boy. It's this one with this cute little ghost, a little purple guy. Phantom Crypto Wallet. We'll get it. Obviously, we got to wait for the install, which doesn't usually take very long. And then we get it open, right? So once we get into the Phantom wallet, what we're going to need to do is create a new wallet, unless you already have one, but we're here to show the setup if you don't. So we're going to add a new wallet. Now here is a important part, right? So I strongly recommend a seed phrase, okay? It's a 12 to 24 word code, essentially, that if you ever get logged out or open the wallet on a new device, what have you, this is the way you can access your specific address on the blockchain. Okay, super important. This is something that you want to safeguard from anybody. Do not ever give anybody online, or really anybody, your recovery seed phrase. That's for you to safeguard. I recommend putting it written down on something that's indestructible at a couple different spots that you know it's safe, and then just lock that away. This is your keys to your bank vault. So anywho, we go into it. You can set up the Face ID if you want to. We're going to do it here. And then here it shows your seed phrase. I am blocking this out for obvious reasons. Make sure it's written down. Make sure you're not going to lose it. Make sure you have it as backed up as possible. Once you do, you say, okay, I saved it somewhere, and it'll move you on. Then you can just create your username, whatever you want it to be. You can be old Spiff if you want. You can be old Jizzlord26. Retirees in the making. Whatever you want. For the sake of this video, we'll do pirate tutorials though. And then boom, there it is. You have a wallet, right? Hi, pirate tutorials. You are all ready. You can now fully enjoy your wallet. I'm a cute ghost. And then your wallet's ready, right? So we're on the home page here. So there's nothing in the wallet right now. So really our first step to getting 401jk is we need Solana, okay? So you'll see right there, it says buy Solana with cash. Yeah, sure thing. We want some Solana. And you know what we got right now? Cash. So let's buy Solana with cash. Mind you, sidebar, if you have, let's say, a Coinbase or Kraken or another exchange or another hot wallet or even a cold wallet that has Solana in it, you can forego this and send Solana to Phantom. Just putting that out there. Okay, so we are going to buy Solana with cash. We're going to go the traditional way as if you don't have anything set up. Let's do $100. Boom, there we go. Okay. Now you'll see here in the middle of the screen it says Apple Pay via Transact. So there's different ways you can buy, right? So if we click that drop down, it'll give us some options. It says, hey, pay with Apple Pay or debit card, but this is all on Transact. So if we click that Transact drop down, we will get a bunch of different third-party intermediaries. So we selected Topper. Topper's the one I've used a lot. I've had good luck with it. There's also MoonPay that I hear is very popular. There's other ones, do whatever. I picked Topper. Topper works good for me. So now we're going to do it with Apple Pay. You could also do it by just doing it from a debit card. You could do it via PayPal with Topper, which is actually what I generally do, just because I'm a maniac and I would rather go through PayPal to this third party than to the Phantom wallet. But Apple Pay is kind of like a third party as well. So there's many different ways to do this, okay? Just do whatever makes you feel the most warm and fuzzy inside. Then here we go, okay? So what it's telling us right now is we're going to buy Solana. We're paying $100 USD. We're going to get 0.63, etc. Solana for that $100. It'll show us the fees down at the bottom there. So we're not going to get quite the whole $100 worth, but you know, that's the nature of the game. If everything looks good, we click continue. Okay, so here's where it's going to want you to sign in. Topper says, "Hey, Apple Pay. Well, let's sign into your Apple account then." So we got to sign in, and then this is our first time, so we have to do a little setup, right? So we're going to say where you're at, your country, your state, you agree with their terms. I personally would deselect the old marketing offers and updates just because I don't like spam mail, and then continue. Then you got to verify your account. It says you only need to do this once. So if you feel comfortable with that, you're going to submit. You're going to put your name. You're going to put your date of birth or whatever it asks you. This is Topper again, so it might look a little bit different if you use a, say, MoonPay or whatever. Also wants an address, the old city, the old zippity doodah, and then a little verification code. So you do that sheboygan, it should send it to you, then you shaboom, then shablow, okay? And here it comes. There it is. Okay. Last part here in the verification, it wants you to do an ID. This is that know your customer stuff that they got going these days. Getting harder and harder to avoid that tax, man, I'll tell you what. But a pirate always finds a way. Arr. Just kidding, Mr. IRS guy. Okay. So you got to do what it says. For privacy reasons, we're cutting this part out. And then it gives you a little thank you. Everything's worked out great, they say. Okay, so once your ID is successfully verified, you are able to do this thing, right? So here's where your options are to either use your Apple Pay through Topper, your PayPal through Topper, if you got Venmo, or you can just do your debit card directly. Again, I usually use PayPal personally. It works out pretty good for me. In this tutorial, we're going to use Apple Pay. Do whatever works for you. Do whatever makes you feel warm and fuzzy, okay? So everything looks good. You verify. You're doing Apple Pay, boop, Face ID, boop, there it goes, boop, 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 boop. And guess what? It went through. So you got your $100 worth of Solana. After some fees, you're looking a little shy. So 96.92 is what we're left with, okay? Now, this price at the top is the total amount of monies that's in your account. That's going to be between Solana and anything else you may have. So now what I recommend doing, and we're going to do this for the sake of the video, although I already know the contact address, but I want to show you guys the best way to make sure that you have the right one. Why don't you go to the 401jk website, 401jk.fun. That's our official website, guys. If you go on there, there is a link at the top that says token, okay, where it'll give you information on our coin. You click that and boom, there's the contract address right there, okay? You can copy it. You can go back to your Phantom and you can paste your contract address right there. And we're doing this really because there's a lot of scams in crypto, so there might be some copycat 401jks, and we just don't want anybody to buy the wrong coin. Here we are. We are looking at the 401jk chart official. Now what do we want to do? Click buy. We're trying to get in on this thing. So you click buy. What do you got here? 31 people currently here, which is rad because we're hype. What it's telling you is how much do you want to buy, and you're set up right now to pay with Solana. So when you're paying with Solana, it says you got 97 available. So we're just gonna max that puppy out. There it is. After the gas fees, we're looking at $95.99, 96 bucks. We're gonna get 4,500 401jk. That's a goddamn steal. Let me tell you what. And we're gonna buy. Bought. Look at that. Completed. Boom. Easy as that. We got it, baby. So here's the chart. You can look through the different things from here. Great deal. You can look at the number of holders. You can look at created date. Here's the about. Links to the website in the X page. But then if you go back to your home page now, there you go. So you'll see how much money you have in 401jk right there. You'll see how much total of your coin, the beloved 401jk you have there. Again, we got about 4,500 off that $100, so that's a great price. So basically the price at the top is going to be your combination of whatever coins you hold below. And really, guys, that's a wrap. I mean, you've now officially bought 401jk. You know, not financial advice, but I would say DCA when you can. I know I sure am, you know, especially at these prices. Tell your friends, tell your mother, tell the kids, you know, let people in on this thing. Thanks for watching. Pirate Finance. Let's go.